Summer League standouts. We're going to talk about the NBA. And Summer League just ended. We saw the Cleveland Cavaliers win the Summer League championship. And when we talk about these young players, we always got to mention the upside that comes with these young players. And there's only one app right now in the market that lets you invest on these young players' careers,
Amen.
and that's Mojo.
Shout out to our brothers at
They're
Mojo.
also coming out with daily fantasy sports.
Here we go.
In August, September, I believe.
Just
we'll
in
be
time.
promoting that, no
Just
doubt.
in time for the NFL season.
But Drew, the Cavs just won a Summer League
They
championship.
did.
Amani Bates was part of that team, and he's one of your Mojo investments.
Dude, at $12, I get it. There's a lot of things going against Amani Bates. Yes, he was a second-round pick, had some issues in college, definitely did not live up to the expectations in college. However, at $12, did just really, maybe you look at the field goal percentage, it wasn't that great. Shot 40% from three. Almost half of his shot attempts were from three. Average, I think he scored 17 points in the championship. I believe he was top 7 in total points in the Summer League. He really did show out. And I look at the wing position for the Cavaliers, and especially last season, where this offseason, they look to address it. Brought in Max Strus, signed my twin, Georges Niang. Yes, they're trying to address that wing position, but I feel like if there was any position where Amani Bates could come in and try and capitalize, it would be at that wing position for the Cleveland Cavaliers. I think he got put into the perfect situation for him. He is an offensive player. And let me not say offensive. He is a scoring player. He is looking to score the basketball. Limited passing is in his future. Thank you very much, bro. The words kind of just were jumbled up, bro. Appreciate you, bro. Yes, he's a scorer. No doubt about it. That is what he's looking to do, but he can do it very effectively. And I think that with the need at the wing position, Amani Bates I believe he'll see opportunity. And at a price of $12 in Mojo, all he needs to do is become, one, relevant on the roster, get some minutes, and maybe one day he becomes that three for them. He is a poor man's MPJ is how I see it, right? MPJ come to the league, and even still, he's not looking to pass the basketball. He is looking to score, and he has become one of the most effective at his role. I look at Amani Bates in a similar light, of course, not with that same talent or the skill set at this point in time. But I believe that opportunity will be there for him, and he looked very good in the Summer League, so I'm expecting him to be a good investment for me.
For my Summer League standouts, I have about 6-7 players.
I have a few, but I mean, you're telling me to talk about Amani Bates, but that's fine.
But listen, to piggyback on your Amani Bates points, 19 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists in the championship game. We saw flashes of defense, and I think that's the most important thing. He can shoot the ball well. If he can play well defensively.
His shot blocking was not bad, you're right.
It was not. If he can play well in a team defense sense, he's going to get minutes. And you're right, Cleveland is a perfect opportunity because they lack wing players. Now, I know Riv has a ton of players he wants to get off his chest. I do have I do have 6
You better be in your
players.
glory.
You only have
18 and 19-year-olds for the next 30 minutes.
Before we get into the nitty-gritty, Isaiah Mobley, that has to be his brother, correct?
That is
It is.
I was going to say, bro, they look identical.
Yeah, it's his brother.
You actually know, it's crazy.
What, bro? Just for conversation purposes.
It's his brother.
I'm going to get into my Mojo
I only had
investment.
one, Dehls. I thought we were supposed to come with one.
Shocked. I have a few.
There's a
I
few,
knew.
bro.
It's Summer League. It's a lot of players playing.
You got to talk about Cam Whitmore. Got to talk about
I don't need
Orlando.
to. I feel like that was. I thought we was gonna bring in the under radar guys.
I did.
Let me hear.
I did.
See, we're here.
I brought in
Orlando
the
Robinson?
under radar
You got
guys.
Orlando on there?
Nah, I did it.
Yeah, we watched him put on a movie against
he
the
was on
Celtics.
Dehls.
I just had one.
I brought in some underrated guys, but the Mojo investment for me is Cam Whitmore. He's at $52.
Isn't that ironic? After you shorted him on draft day and you...
I shorted him on draft day.
Why
He's
not? He's a money-making guy.
Yeah, I make money.
I respect it. All right.
Cam Whitmore was at $100 on draft night because they projected him to be a top 10 pick. Well, he fell all the way to 20. And guess what? He fell from almost 100 to $52 on draft night. I shorted him because there was reports that said he was going to fall. I followed the trail. That's all I did. I was like a little animal, following the trail of food. I was following it. And I cashed out big, over $200 on Mojo when I did that. But Cam Whitmore had a great summer league. I mean, 19 points. He won Summer League MVP. He was rebounding the ball well, defending well. I wish I got to see him with more talent around him because in Houston, when he's playing on the actual roster, he's not going to have the freedom he had in Summer League. But I think the flashes were there. And it's kind of ridiculous how Miami selected Jaquez over him. The Warriors have Kuminga.
Yeah, Hawkins played, 2 games of preseason? And he was just like,
he was good, but I think Cam Whitmore should have been selected over him.
Is Cam going to help them win now?
He could. Why not? Why not?
You're lying.
Jaquez is going to help him win now?
Probably.
He's older.
We'll see.
Yes, he's more of a win
We'll
now
see.
player.
Way
bro.
smarter IQ player.
Yeah.
Come on.
We'll see. Is Spo's that great
Cam
coach? He
might
can
not
do it.
get a lot of minutes in Houston, bro.
He might not year one, but I believe in Cam Whitmore's
So,
potential.
what about year one?
You had Cam Whitmore as a top 5 prospect in his draft.
Yes, because those are garbage teams.
Is that wrong?
No, it's not
I
wrong.
don't have how
but
many
I'm saying,
Hawkins.
so you're saying if you were the Miami Heat, you're selecting Hawkins over Cam Whitmore, you're doing it over.
me? No, but
Okay,
I'm
that's
saying
it.
I get the logic.
Yeah, I get the logic. They
I
want
get the
guys who can
logic, but I get the logic, but that's not what I would have went with.
Really? Because you shorted him. So what are you talking
No,
about?
I shorted him because of reports that he was going to fall. I didn't short him because I thought he was a bad player. I shorted him because of the reports that he was going to fall.
Cop
right.
out.
And
It is a cop out, but listen. He got his
It's a valid
got his
cop-out.
pay.
Valid cop-out.
although the Warriors have flashbacks of selecting these young players and not panning out, I thought AirPods over Cam Whitmore. I would have taken Cam Whitmore there. I know that they've had struggles in developing these young players, but he was a talent that should never fell to 20. But once you get in that teens area, it's all about a fit, and that's why he fell that far. But I think, him winning Summer League MVP was a little bit of a slap in the face to everybody that drafted another player over him.
Do you have your other 4?
I'll let you go.
Not name them.
I don't have Markieff Asser.
Can you just name? Can you name one more?
So I have the
Under the
sophomores.
radar. No, you didn't name under the radar.
Oh,
Jabari,
under the
you
radar.
gonna talk about Jabari?
I will talk about him.
I was gonna say
You-
because I
but
remember you
Riv-
telling me that Tari Eason cleared.
I'm asking
Riv
for under
just
the
challenged
radar.
So did
me
he.
to do under the radar.
No, you didn't say it. You said Tari Eason cleared.
I said, yeah.
No, that wasn't me.
No.
No, that was
that was
John.
John.
That was John.
That was the
the
twins.
twins.
Yeah.
My bad, my
Nice.
bad.
That wasn't me. I didn't say
We're
that.
talking about under the radar.
Yeah, I want to hear. Yeah.
We got to talk about the Denver Nuggets in their draft.
Okay.
Hunter Tyson.
Oh my
6'8"
God,
out of Clemson.
Hunter.
Jalen Pickett.
I had Hunter on
Julian Strother.
I swear to God.
Nice.
Hunter Tyson averaged
We saw him
21
play.
points, 54% from the field, 50% from 3, 37th pick in the draft.
He did tweak. Now that I'm thinking about it,
Yeah,
yeah.
the
now-
first game we saw was him.
We went and saw him live, and he was
Yeah.
amazing. The Nuggets had an amazing draft, and if they're going to keep surrounding Jokic and Jamal Murray with a championship caliber team, they're going to have to draft well, and I think they had a great draft.
CBA
and
gonna kick some
their
ass.
Summer League
Yeah,
prospect
it's a matter
showcase
of
that.
time.
Yo, bro, you were locked in on Javon?
Quinley?
No, bro. Javon Freeman Liberty, bro.
Oh no.
Chicago
I
Bulls.
didn't watch a single Chicago
guy,
Bulls Summer League game. No.
JQ's, he transferred to Memphis, right?
Yeah, he's gonna be fighting with Mikey.
All I'm gonna
Williams
say
for
is, bro,
minutes.
Max Christie, all summer league. Stop
He
playing with
he
him.
was great. The reason why the Warriors didn't draft Cam is because Jonathan Kuminga's a year older. It just doesn't make sense. Like you need a guy who can come in, smart IQ player, all that shit. So it just bringing them both in and having them on the same court is
I understand.
truly hilarious. Honestly.
That's the future, though.
Yeah, but the IQ would be nuts on that court. If both of them are on the same court, it's insane. For me, Markieff Asser, man. When I watch Summer League, I watch things that can translate to the NBA. I watch what skill, what trait can translate to an NBA setting. And with Markieff Asser, what you saw is defensive intensity can translate. The hot shooting, we see that throughout the league off the bench, that hot spark plug shooting, the toolbox that he had, the bag. I know how I get about the bags. His bag is ridiculous, insane. He's quick, he's agile, he's very twitchy. I saw all that can translate to an NBA setting. Maybe not as a starter, but I think he can definitely pan out, carve out a nice six-man career, be one of the heart and soul. He was the heart and soul for Houston. He was a great player for Houston. They went far in the tournament, and I think he can be that for Detroit. I like what they brought in for him and Monte Morris. But I guess you brought up Cam, so I'm going to speak on Asser because he didn't even make first team, and I thought that shit was insane. He was by far and away
lit.
the best defender in Summer League. Like, just in
Shouldn't
terms
have
of
been a
his
surprise.
in terms of his defensive intensity, getting steals, his rebounding was amazing.
Facts.
His ability to just play a role in Summer League is going to be so important in the NBA because he's going to be able to play that same role. His playmaking in the fast break was amazing. He was just doing it all for them, and I thought him not making first team was a little bit odd, but just him, in terms, like I said, translatable skills, the defense will translate, fighting over ball screens. He to me, he looks like a much better defender than his brother in terms of just fighting over ball screens, being there in the pick and roll, being there as a stout defender, having a firm base when somebody drops to the basket. Like, he just has all the tools, and then as a rebounder, he was there. So,
And that's saying something to say that he's a way better defender than Amen, excuse me, because Amen's a great defender in his own right.
They're both great.
But Asser is just at a different level.
I was done. You can go.
No, that's fine. I'm doubling down on what you're saying.
Oh,
Asser
it's
was
your- it's
My
amazing.
turn.
Yeah, that's what I was waiting for.
Don't you guys love when like agenda and fact just come together?
Let me guess. You have a Celtics guy.
Jordan Walsh.
Oh,
he was
shocker.
fantastic. Now, Rib talks about like he likes to see the skills that translate from Summer League to the NBA because a lot of the best guys in Summer League, they're just pure hoopers, right? Tween, ISO, bad guys, get to
nothing
the
about that.
basket. Jordan Walsh, he's not that type of guy. But what he did in summer league, he shocked me. Offensively surprised me, up 16-4-2 with the steal, 42% from the field, 41% from three,
Riv slept on him.
and 80% from the line. We know defensively he can be very versatile. He slept on him.
He slept on him.
Why'd you sleep on him?
I did it
He said the shot was not going to translate. There's no way in hell.
in the first year.
Wow.
What the hell? What are you
41%
doing?
from three from the
Dehls,
summer league.
believing him is nuts. That's number one. That's
I told he didn't know about the workout. Understandably,
We did have some inside information.
We
that
did get
at
the inside info.
At the workout, he hit 77 of 100 3-pointers from Boston. So
he was
Boston
wide
wanted,
open, wasn't he?
of course. I mean, yeah, it's a workout.
Like,
But Boston wanted Walsh all along. Trade down.
no, he
Got
was
him at 39.
Did you know Derek Lively also hit 98% of his shots at open gym?
You're right.
wow.
90 is actually insane.
No, yeah, he was also lights out
Yeah.
at an open gym.
Wait, from 3?
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
He's open, bro. What the fuck you want him to do?
You'll
This?
take it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But, no,
77?
he's lying to you.
Okay. I don't not
did.
believe you, know what I mean?
You believed him.
Well, sometimes you,
What's going on
especially when
here?
it goes to a Celtic.
No, I like Jordan Walsh.
you?
Unfortunately, I would hate him day one.
Exactly.
NBA season. I
It's,
would.
it's the
Bro, let me
first,
ask you a
how
question,
long
bro.
is it till he's fat and shitty?
Don't let me get fat shit.
Let me ask you a question. What happened that suddenly you just hate the Boston Celtics?
Finals. It's not his fault.
But you beat
It's
him.
ESPN.
You beat us,
It's ESPN fault.
But you won.
No, it's not his fault. Like I said, it's when they said 92% that the Celtics could win, it pissed me off.
But you won.
Yeah.
So why did I
You
would
should
hold
hate
no
ESPN,
animosity?
not us.
Well, now I hate the Celtics now.
I hate the Warriors, but you beat us, so I have a valid
That's
reason.
see that is very good reason.
Oh.
I would love the Celtics if I was you.
Really?
Yes.
Why?
Listen, I got no ill will towards OKC. We smoked them.
Yeah, that's true.
I got no ill will towards Miami. We smoked them.
Yeah, that's true.
You're also a Miami
And
fan.
Miami, we won 2 championships over there. It was viral.
I just think that you got to respect Jordan Walsh. And
I
what he
think you
can
do
in
too,
his
Riv. You
abilities.
got to respect the Boston Celtics as well.
I respect
talking
you guys.
about an
I just
elite
hate you guys.
defender.
But I
Respect.
for sure respect you guys.
Lead defender,
Elite defender. He can
3-point
rebound
shooter,
well.
could rebound.
This is
He had
an
little-
insane
he got- he
agenda
got
that
some-
they're
he
getting
got
out
some
there.
playmaking.
Going through
Just a little bit of
screens, gonna need some work.
It's young.
He's 180
19.
pounds.
That jump shot
He's
looks
19.
smooth.
I like Jordan
He's
Walsh. bro.
19.
What are we doing here?
He's
He
19.
just disrespects Arkansas guys. He did the same thing to Anthony Black.
I did it.
Wow.
What did I say about
Insane.
Anthony Black?
And Nick Smith, bro.
Oh no, for sure.
Deserved.
No, he.
Well, what did you say about Anthony Black?
No, you just-
I need a refresher.
No. You just said. What did I say about Anthony
Well,
Black?
I know that you were sitting next to me in summer league
Oh.
and you were clowning and booing whenever he did something good.
He had
I
2
love,
drinks.
Nope, Dehls, I got him. I love that he brought that up. So first of all, you were going crazy when Anthony Black made a little hit to the right.
When he made the right read.
No, he made a simple read. You were just, what
was he doing? Oh, no, you're waiting for asking again.
No,
His
no,
eyes
no,
are about to
no,
go to
no.
the back of his head.
He was going crazy. I'm looking at Dehls like, yo, you see this? He's like, yeah, he's kind of glazing right now because he was making a simple pass here,
Nah,
a
it was
simple
good
pass
reads, bro.
there.
It was good
It was
reads.
like a simple thing, and I'm just like, dude, relax. But then if Asser does something amazing, he's just sitting there. Oh, I'm on my phone. I didn't see it. So I was like,
You did.
That's a lie. I was the
Thank
one
you,
that.
thank you,
I was
thank you.
If it was
Dehls.
Anthony Black,
Yes.
if it wasn't Anthony Black, you were not watching the court,
That's
bro.
a lie. I was the one. We had to tell Riv, Asar just made a great pass. You missed
No,
it.
Dehls told me that's
That's-
facts.
yeah,
Dehls did
that's
tell
true,
me.
that's true.
But
I wasn't on my
No,
phone.
but we caught you a few times. I was like, yo, you seen that? He was like, nah, I was on my phone. I was like, nah, he just made a great read. He was like, oh, did Anthony Black do it? I said, no. He's like, oh, that
was
important.
We know when Anthony Black
Yes,
does
yes,
it.
you wasn't paying
No, because
attention.
you want to know why? Because Anthony Black was doubted. Asar was not
Who
doubted.
was doubting him? He's creating a fake agenda.
No, he's not creating a fake agenda
Said
because
the Magic lost the draft.
2 times
Who
that
said
we
that?
did. No,
That was a
yes.
consensus
It was
opinion.
consensus.
Oh, I didn't say the Magic
No,
lost.
we're
A lot of
talking
people
outside.
saw it.
So wait,
When we
you
posted-
bringing they energy
That's
to us?
fine. That's fine.
Yes.
No, Anthony Black was doubted when we made our mock drafts, and Joel constantly chose Anthony Black to Orlando.
Talking about 4,
Listen,
though.
shout out to our boys over at 6 Man Podcast. They were even upset about Anthony
What does
Black.
that have to do with
getting-
us sitting at Summer League
He's
next to
getting
each
doubted.
other?
Oh no, listen, hey, he was getting nasty.
Because
He was
listen,
getting
I'm
nasty,
happy
but
with
it's-
Jesus
exactly.
City.
Yeah, but we was too.
So let me ask you a question, bro. Is it like this random sudden
about to
like
create a
Asar
random
versus Anthony
No, this
Black?
no Asar versus Anthony Black. This is just strictly me praising Anthony Black. Why does it got to become an Anthony Black versus an Asar
That's
thing?
what I'm
Just because I'm
wondering.
You
getting hyped for
just
Anthony
told
Black.
everybody I hated on Anthony Black.
I said
You did
Arkansas
that.
guy. It was
You
Jordan
did
Walsh.
that.
It was
Oh,
Anthony
you got
Black.
you.
It was all these guys.
man, oh.
But
You
you know,
created a fake agenda.
You know, you was asking me about my other key players, and I think it'd be a shame if we didn't mention this rookie, Chiante George. Chiante George is arguably the best summer league rookie, Even better than Cam Whitmore. You know, Cam
looked
Whitmore won
his
the
ass off.
MVP, but Chiante George had a game where he had 33 points and 10 assists versus the Clippers. Kobe Brown did his thing too, another rookie for the Clippers. Versus the Wolves, he had 26.7 assists. The shot making with Chiante, we all knew was there. He can score in bunches. But I think what I didn't expect was the playmaking that he showcased at Summer League. And last year, the Utah Jazz drafted Walker Kessler. We're looking at Kessler like a Rudy Gobert replacement. For sure. I mean, can Chiante George be a kind of Donovan Mitchell replacement for this Utah Jazz team?
I won't go that far.
That's kind of nuts.
But what me and Drew, when we were watching Chiante, the vision was there. He just was horrible.
Bad passes.
He's just making
Bad
a lot
passes.
of bad. Like
Summer
the
League,
vision-
he changed that.
Yeah, he every read he made good reads. He could make the read. It's just he could not make the pass, and that's always you got to make that pass. Even when you make the read, your job's not done. So I'm glad to see that he fixed that
Cleaning
up
it
for
up.
sure.
Facts.
Yeah, but I won't go that far with Donovan Mitchell.
He's a bucket.
Yeah, I
Made
won't go
six
that-
But I don't
threes
think
versus
that
the
anyone-
Clippers.
I don't think people expected Donovan Mitchell to be as good as he was.
No, but now
out
we
there.
have hindsight, so now we can.
I understand
we
what you're
can,
saying.
you know,
That's
kinda-
fair.
Chiante
Yeah.
definitely is in that mold of player, though. I'm not
Oh,
saying
yeah,
he'll be
yeah,
as
yeah.
good as Donovan
Oh,
Mitchell,
yeah.
but
He just
that's
doesn't
the type
skill
of
set.
skill
He's
set.
just, he's just not as athletic, so
Nah.
it's it's a little different. But he's more Bradley Beal to me at the KJ.
That's
he's
not a
more,
bad
he's more
opinion.
Bradley Beal to me because he's a little bit less athletic. He's a little bit more fluid.
Efficiency in college is so bizarre,
Yeah.
bro.
I think
Why?
Jordan Clarkson would start though, so I don't know. That's why. I don't
But
know.
either way, Chiante George, Kessler, Sensabaugh, Hendricks.
Danny
Hendricks
Ainge.
didn't play
That's a
much.
good core.
What's up with your boy?
Not
Hurt
nobody
already?
played much. I think they got sick. That's why Hendricks and Sensabaugh got sick, and that's
They was
why
at the
didn't
game
play.
though. How sick are you?
That's a good question, Riv. I
You got your
don't
drip
know.
on.
He look good?
Oh, I didn't get to see the full fit. You know,
Let
but
me
they
look
on the
that up real
bench.
quick.
You know, they're flipped up and they're sick. I would be home if I'm sick personally.
Chiante George deserved an honorable mention. Got to mention Chet Holmgren.
Chet was fantastic.
Chet
That's
Holmgren,
amazing.
his defense was
Oh, his hamstring.
elite.
Hamstring. They got to be careful with the hamstrings.
His defense was elite, and I'm looking forward to watching OKC, the OKC Thunder this season.
Here he goes.
You know, Riv and I have been talking about this team a lot this summer throughout
Listen,
the,
I'm with
the
him.
NBA
Taylor
season.
Hendricks. I'm in.
You know, OKC got a chance, man, with the young players. With I've been a Gideon.
Oh, we're talking about OKC now.
we know I'm a
suddenly.
Gideon because
Oh,
we're
okay.
talking about Chet Holmgren.
Got it.
And what he did in summer league.
He's been a Gideon for sure.
20 points,
that's
10
the one fact he
rebounds.
said.
And I've been a Case Wallace guy, so we all have ties to.
We're all of a
Listen,
sudden,
if
I'm
you
receiving.
if you
you need a
expect
player, bro.
I'm here.
Pick one.
Lou Dortz,
Jalen Williams, J-Dub.
There
we go.
What school did he go to? Santa Clara.
There we go.
Yeah.
but we're talking about if SGA makes a leap, Josh Giddey makes a leap,
If he make a leap,
another one.
what the other leap?
SGA?
Is,
Nah, Giddy could
they
get
said
better.
SGA.
You don't think there's another level
Three-point
to
shot.
SGA?
3-point shot.
It's hard.
I think there's another. There's
saying
another
30
level you can
first
get
Nah,
to.
there is another level.
35.
Bro, genuinely, I think
MVP.
there's another
It's
level.
not about
MVP.
points. It's about skill.
And how do you
Yeah,
get
but
No, Alip is MVP.
different variations to get a
I
bucket?
think because the 3-point shot, it can marginally improve, but I think he'll always be like
A driver?
this type of,
Yeah.
the leap, because I'm sorry, I'm looking at points, but the leap was crazy, like 30.
It was last year.
30 points is nuts. MVP.
We were happy
right.
about that. We were.
What?
We were happy about that. We had a big smile on our face when we saw the SGA leap.
Let me ask you a question, bro.
No
Did
doubt.
you have SGA on your first team All NBA when we did our?
You
Oh, I
falling
did.
for the bait.
No, I'm just wondering, bro. I just need to make sure that the fans
One thing's
know.
for sure, he's been a Gideon.
There's a
That's
big
it.
possibility I did. There's a big possibility I did not. I might have. I know I had Luca on there.
Shocker.
I think I had
The
SGA
11th
second
seed on
team.
there.
Imagine that.
Oh.
Imagine that.
It wasn't SGA. It was Steph and Luca. SGA
Oh.
was second team.
Didn't even have my boy up there.
I had Stephen.
I actually did not
I
have
had
Steph
Steph
on my
in
first team.
SGA.
That's Steph on the second.
I could not put an 11 seed one. Sorry.
You did.
Hey,
You like losers. I
he's
get
that.
it.
He's that great. He's that great. Just made a WCF.
That was 2 years ago.
How can you talk about losers and
Steph just
okay,
won,
he lost
please.
in a play-in,
They made the plan.
but
Play-
they lost.
play-in's
They
a
were
W.
projected to actually
is
be
W.
Who had
like
more
13th seed.
expectations?
The Mavericks for
For
sure.
sure.
Yeah.
The Mavericks for sure.
Okay.
No, but if I think the Thunder getting Shet, that's what they needed last. Needed a rim
for
protector. Needed a big man. I still think strength is an issue for him because he might get out rebounded, but the defense is a real thing.
It is.
And I got to shout out the sophomores, Jabari Smith Jr.,
Legend.
who in his 2 games made a big splash. 38 points in the second game versus the Pistons, 33 in the first one. He had 29 points in the second half and hit the game winner versus the Blazers.
That was crazy.
And my guy Keegan Murray, man. You know, I was upset that the Kings didn't make a splash off-season move, but then I asked myself, is it realistic to think that Keegan Murray can make a jump next year and maybe in a couple years be just as good, if not better than Kyle Kuzma, or provide that same value? And I think you can expect that. He hit the most threes for a rookie in history last year. In the playoffs, started out slow, but picked it back up and finished the series out strong. And in Summer League, 41 against the Heat, 29 against the Warriors. What was really showcasing his off-the-dribble ability. And I think next year I can expect Keegan to average around 16 to 17 a game.
Am I bugging for thinking he's already close to Kyle and he can get higher?
I think he is close to Kyle.
I don't think Kyle is like I think that's
It's
like
definitely
lowering the bar for him.
attainable.
I think he can
Agreed.
get much higher than Kyle Kuzma.
Also, if we're going to talk about sophomores, let's talk about Jalen Duren. Jalen Duren showing off some dribbling abilities. We saw him over.
Tell Robert
we saw him
Bum-ass
over
Williams
in
to get
Vegas.
back.
He's been the lab.
He is?
He's been the
So is
lab.
Ben Simmons.
No, Rob Williams is actually in the lab.
Is he really? He needs to get some.
He's
get
been a
that-
little
get that
jump.
back.
He got a little jump shot.
Jalen Duren was
watching
over there.
Jalen Duren. do that
Rob's
live
never going to do
is
between three and
insane.
nine. No way.
Jalen was over there. Jumper back.
That was fire. So
League
yeah,
is done.
we got to give Jalen.
Think of
Duren
Dwight
some
Howard
love.
with handles. That's Jalen Duren.
Nah, bro. When we walked past him, I remember walking past him and being like, "Yo,
It was,
that
it was
dude
just
is
like you just
dumb
felt aura
tall.
of a big dude next
Facts,
to you.
though.
Like
Facts,
you don't
though.
know who it is, but it's just some huge, large man right next to you. You have to keep your head down when you're walking past him. Because I didn't look up one time. I just was like.